YouTube, Mike here. Well, I want to thank all my new subscribers. Thank y'all for being patient. I'm not getting videos up as often as I'd like, and I apologize for that, but I'm not going to say a word about trying to get any more videos up anytime sooner. Pretty busy right now. Mowing season started. Was working 6 days a week, so you got all loaded up with mowing stuff. I just got back from mowing, but I started a project after I got back, and I was sitting there going, "You dummy, turn on the camera." So I hope y'all can see that, but I'm installing my tack that I got for Christmas. So I'm 4 months behind, but I decided right there is the best location for it. Let me get all the way in the truck and I'll show you why. You put it down and drive, and I can see that perfectly because I'm up higher. See right here, you can see it perfectly. I'm gonna go ahead and hook it up. Only wire I might not hook up is for the light on it. On the 67, when you turn on the headlights to this position, the front marker lights work and the tail marker lights work. But when you go all the way out, the front marker lights go out and it's just the headlights. I've wired tacks up several times before, and I've used the front marker lights so I can, you know, when I turn on my headlights, this light would come on the tack. Well, you can't see it. But in this one, I'm going to have to do some tracing. I might be able to tie it in with the rear marker lights, because my problem is, okay, if it's foggy or dark outside and I can't see my tack, if I'm just running my marker lights, the tack won't light up, period, if I wired it up to the marker lights now. Well, hold on, let me start over. I screwed that up. If I wire it up to the marker lights, it's only going to work in this position. So I'd be able to see it when I'm just running my marker lights. But if I pull the switch all the way out and get my headlights to come on and just wire it to that, if I'm just running my marker lights, if it's just foggy outside and it's dark in the cab, the light would go out in the tack. So I got to figure out where to put that light. I'll play with it, but I think the fuses to all the marker lights and stuff are hot all the time, so that ain't going to work either. But I got to read the instructions. Sorry about that. I'm standing on one. This long green wire, I know it goes to the distributor, the long green one. The white one, I think, is the light, power to the lights. We can test that here in a minute. Then the black one's the ground, and the red one is the switched hot for the tack, if I remember right. If not, I'll go back there and read the instructions. So what I need to do is, I got my handy test light. What I need to do is go onto the fuse panel and find a switched hot. So let me turn the ignition on. And I probably can't hold the camera and do everything else, so I'll show you what I found when I get done here in a second. Okay, guys, I found me see the light coming on my test light? Oops, I just knocked off my ground. It's hard. It took me a minute to find a good ground in the truck. So that's switched hot. And that's what I need. Well, there, yeah, that's my ground giving me issues. So I found one of those in the fuse panel. So that's where the power to the tack goes. I've got the instructions in my hand. I want to make sure I hook up the right wires. It's been a year or two since I hooked one of these up. But I don't want to bore you with reading directions. Oh, maybe I won't have to bore you. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see here. White to the panel lights, red to switched, black to ground, and green to distributor. So I don't know if I have a panel light switch under there. I'll have to check that and see if I do. Because I think it'd be hot on both sides. All right, well, let me do some testing on that, and let me get some wires hooked up, and we'll go from there. I got my ground hooked up, verified it was good. I got a zip tie up all my wires, which I got some zip ties in the seat. I ran the wires through that little hole right there in the dash. That's going to be perfect. I'm going to hold them nice and tight and keep them clean looking. I was able, believe it or not, turn on my light switch and shut it off. And I found a wire that came straight from these trucks are so simple. There's a wire that goes just to the dash lights, which you can't tell my dash lights is on except for maybe right there, because this one's so bright. And then I found me a good ground and found the switch for the hot. So the red wire goes to the switch hot, which you find out with a light. The green one goes to the distributor. The white one's for the light on the tack, and the black one is the ground. Now on the HEI distributors from GM, it's clearly marked tack, and you can see where my green wire goes up to the distributor, I hope. Well, that prong is this way, it's not this way. So that was the hardest part of the whole job, was actually getting that wire plugged in. Now I got everything hooked up, and there's a switch on the back of the tack you have to put to 8 cylinders. So this is going to be cool. I installed the tack in kind of a cold start video. Give it some pumpage. I just found out I didn't have a neutral switch. Y'all can't see that. I'm trying to show you. It's working. And on high idle, it's idling about 1100 RPMs. Here, let me put this thing down in neutral, so maybe y'all can see this. Then you shut off the truck, goes to 0. Idling about 1,000 RPMs right now, 1,100. Then I turn on my dash lights. Man, these 305s are slow revving. Now it makes me want to go drive it to see what kind of RPMs I'm running. I might just do that. Trying to kick off a high idle. Because I might be idling a little too high. But that makes me happy. I got a working tack. So I'm going to clean up my mess and zip tie these wires up. And then we might go take it for a drive and see how many RPMs I'm actually turning at 35, 40 mile an hour. So I got to zip tie all these wires up, make sure they're nice and neat. And then unload my lawnmower equipment, and then we'll go see how many RPMs I'm turning at 35, 40 mile an hour. All right, hang on, guys. Guys, well, it's actually the next day. I'm gonna jump in this, and we're gonna go drive it and watch my tack. I gotta run by an ethanol-free gas station. Put a little fuel in it. I'm planning on trying to drive it quite a bit this weekend. But I just wanted to say, primer is best. If y'all are new subscribers to me and y'all had never watched Primer is Best channel, go ahead and watch it. But Primer is Best, this is what I need. It has so much slack in it that it's actually bending my metal right here. So these are what I'm looking for if you stumble across some. Sorry about that, but let me go ahead and get this truck warmed up and we'll go take it for a spin. Okay guys, I don't know how well y'all can see this, but I'm idling about 450 in gear. That might need to be turned up just a hair. And I'm trying to hold the camera still, I'm sorry. I'm doing approximately 40 mile an hour, and I'm turning about 1,700 RPMs. That might be the reason this thing gets such good gas mileage. Here in a second, when the speed limit goes up, we'll see what it does about 50. This is a pretty bad spot for a speed trap, so I'm slowing down a little bit. Y'all probably can't see it. I'm doing about 50 and I'm turning about 2,300 RPMs. So that means this thing will probably run 25, 26 and 60. Well, no, 70, sorry. But anyway, guys, I'm not sure how well you can hear me. So I'm going to end it right now and I'll catch you up with you in a little bit. I put some miles on her. Probably better now. I'm only idling about 550 in gear, and I stopped putting a little gas in her, that ethanol free stuff, because I plan on driving it a bunch this weekend. But if I go to neutral, I'm only running about 750, so I think that needs to come up a little bit. But I guess I'm going to call this a video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Please subscribe, please comment. Oh, I did put that toolbox in here temporarily until I can get the bed fixed. So I have a place to put some stuff. It might stay permanently in there, but anyway, guys, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, comment, like the video, tell YouTube I'm doing a good job, and I'll catch you on the next one.